About 2 weeks ago, I had something traumatic happen to me after my tonsillectomy surgery. I ended up having a hemorrhage and just having an extreme amount of blood pouring out of my throat in the middle of the night. My husband and I are not overreactors, and we both immediately knew that we needed to call 911 just because of the amount of blood that was pouring out as a result of there being like 6 paramedics in my room, in my bathroom, and the stretcher being next to my bed, and all of this happening, and them needing to bring me to the hospital, like full lights and sirens, like literally wheeled straight into the OR because I was bleeding so much. It was pretty traumatic. I feel fortunate to be in therapy already, and I actually had 2 therapy sessions this week, and I feel like I really want to share some of the tips that my therapist shared with me. So if you are going through something traumatic that happened inside of your house, I think that these are really helpful. Your bed is like your safe space. So when something like that happens and you have strangers in your house and there was a stretcher right next to your bed, that's traumatic, and it kind of like ruins that sacred space for you. One of the things that was suggested from my therapist was to switch up our decorations in our room just a little bit, nothing crazy, but to kind of like redefine the space and make it feel like new again. So a couple things that I did were just change out a lampshade. That was a pretty easy fix. Now we are in my bathroom, which is where actually most of the stuff was happening. When I woke up and I felt the blood coming out, I ran into here. So I just switched out a rug in here. And then in this little room, this is our little like toilet room. This is where most of the stuff was happening. We just put a big piece of art in here, and that made this space feel different enough. The other thing that my therapist suggested was to do something to switch up my night routine. So I did my spray, like a lavender sleep spray to spray on my pillow before bed. I'm also starting a magnesium, like the Calm magnesium powder drink before bed. The last thing that she suggested was to try a smudge stick, which I've never done before. The way my therapist talked about this was that you move the smudge stick around your room. Thought is that the smoke collects like any negative energies, and then I have all my windows open in my room, in my bathroom, and I'm supposed to watch the smoke go out the windows. It carries the negative energy out with it. I really just changed these things out last night, and I feel like it's already made a difference.